Senator from Florida, Mr. Bean is recognized for 5 minutes.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Good afternoon to you, committee, Acting Secretary Sue. Welcome. We're glad to have you here. How long have you been the acting secretary?
I'm not going to necessarily get this exactly right, the date, but I believe I was nominated in March of last year.
Okay. Is that like March of last year? That would be 13 months. Would that be accurate? About that? Yeah, about 13 months. Congratulations. I think you've set a record. My team says that you're the longest serving acting secretary that we've had in quite some time. How long do you plan to stay without being confirmed? You've been nominated twice.
So, Congressman, I came to the administration as the Deputy Secretary of Labor. I was confirmed for that job in 2021. When my predecessor left, I became the acting secretary through the regular statutes that govern succession.
How long do you plan to, is it okay for somebody to serve in the capacity Article 2, Section 2 of the Constitution? Our founding fathers said, there should be advise and consent that secretaries should be confirmed. And so my question is, how long do you plan to stay if you're not confirmed?
Well, I was very honored to be nominated by the president.
I'm with you on that. It's a big
secretary.
deal. It's a big deal where I am, where it's a big deal. But how long are you planning to stay?
Our statutes, and I believe this was already mentioned by the ranking member.
You don't know?
No, they indicate
you have an
that
idea
I'm
of how long
legally
you're going to stay.
serving in the position. In fact, the reason why we have a GAO opinion about that is because
So
this
you would
body
say
asked, I
then,
believe.
you would say people can stay as long, secretaries can stay as long as they want, as long as they have a ruling, they can stay without being confirmed? Is that what I'm hearing?
No, I said I was confirmed as the deputy secretary in
I'm
2021.
With you. But no, I was asking about your acting secretary. You're no longer the deputy. You're the person. You're the person in charge. And our Constitution says you're to be confirmed. You're not confirmed. How long you staying?
So when my predecessor left, I became the acting secretary.
Would you
legally.
say it's okay then by saying you're not leaving? You're saying future secretaries or the next administration, we don't even have to worry about the Constitution. We can just stay as long as you want. Are you saying that, Acting Secretary Sue?
Absolutely, that is not what I'm saying. But this question about whether I'm legally serving has been asked and answered, and thank you for being the body that asked.
Yeah, I'm just saying, but you haven't really answered it. But here's the next question. I don't know that you see the precedent. It's the Sue loophole if you stay forever without getting confirmed.
Well, it's not a loophole at all, sir.
You're staying without. I'm just asking how long you're staying. Which, by the way, happy Small Business Week. This is a week you've acknowledged it. I'm on the Small Business Committee. We're having a showcase in the Visitor Center today at 3:00. If you go talk to those business owners, I encourage you to do it. They're going to tell you that they're getting strangled with new rules, new regulations that makes it very hard. I've owned 4 small businesses. It's tough. You're often the first one to come, the last one to leave, and the last one to get paid. It's a struggle all the way. Sometimes that small business is an independent contractor. The last survey I saw, 86% of independent contractors love it, what they're doing, love the gig economy, love doing what they're doing. They don't want to change. And so I know Chair Kiley asked you this, but are you willing to continue to reclassify with over 86% of independent contractors saying, I want no change, I love my job, and that's going to threaten their livelihood? Are you still willing to go forward even though this is going to be against their will to reclassify them as an independent contractor?
Well, Congressman, in addition to the 15.3 million jobs that have been created in this country since President Biden came into office, we are seeing a small business boom at the same time. I don't know the exact number. It's over 15 million small business applications.
They don't want to lose their
jobs.
They don't want to lose their job. California did something very similar. AB 5 in California. They had to exempt over 100 professions because it was going to be a disaster. Are we prepared that this could be a disaster and people lose their jobs? Finally, let me ask you this. You believe, as do I, people should have choice in their health care, to quality health care. Would you agree with that?
Yes, I believe people should have quality health care.
I would too. I would agree that they should have quality health care. But let me tell you what you and DOL did. The previous administration published a rule to allow those gig economy workers, the independent contractors. Their rule allowed independent contractors to join the employer's health plan. CBO projected 400,000 people are now getting their health care through this rule. But yet what you did, your agency just did a rule that's finalized this week, reversing that and essentially kicking off 400,000 people that get their health care from their employer. And that rule changed that. So we've just kicked 400,000 people off. I am bummed out about that. And my time's expired. I yield back, Mr. Chairman. Thank you so much.
The representative from Fordham is Will